Oh, we live from Stony Creek. Oh, geez. Hi, everybody. Lori here from Unique in the Creek. Can you just grab those? Dave, too.
I'm just getting set up here.
We are going to have some fun tonight. Wait till you guys see what I have in store. You're going to go,
It's mind-blowing.
It's mind-blowing. It's Now, what I'm doing tonight is a collaboration from Mrs. Monkey and myself.
Who's on here?
Is she on? Let me pull everybody out. Hey, Monkey. Let me pull everybody up. So if you don't know, Michelle or Mrs. Monkey is Monkey's Creations. Look at me, I look so retarded. Look at look, really? Look at me, you can see all our mess. Zooming in a bit. Cameramen, can't hire good ones. Nobody wants to see all this mess here.
Oh, leave me alone.
This is supposedly my dining
Are
room.
you starting
Do you really?
already?
I have this huge rec room downstairs. Then I have all my craft stuff. It's massive down there. Oh, and I hate going down there because it's a basement.
Okay, can you turn your volume?
I'm trying to. Okay. All right. Hey, everybody. There, that's a little better. There we go. So you love this? I got it on the cruise ship. I just had to get it, you know. Got to show everybody in the house who's boss.
Whatever.
What are you saying? Are you saying some words over there, Franklin? So guys, tonight, like I said, we are going to do some really cool. Something really cool. Now, most of you know that follow me, I'm doing the Gay Pride Parade in June. So I'm going to actually be going and being a vendor there with wreaths. I haven't done craft shows for years. So this is going to be fun. But I have to get started on some of my stuff I'm going to sell because there's how many? 2 million people?
Something like that.
2 million people go through this place. I'll probably sell out the first day.
Kathy Alvarez bought a board and some phone from
Craft Outlet. Well, thank you. God, everybody's going live. It's all thing. Anyways, so you guys are probably going to get sick of seeing me do rainbow wreaths, but I'm going to do a rainbow wreath flap thing today.
Oh, that's Dan. Hi, Dan.
Oh, hey,
I wondered. I seen Danny, and then he said, Amy, I know, Dan. Welcome.
We're your biggest fans.
Yeah.
And yours ours.
I know. I love the Dan and Amy show.
The younger version of us, hun.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to use tonight, we are going to use the flower board, the Unique in the Creek flower board. I don't know if you've seen my post, but I was watching Billions. What a good show. If you guys haven't watched Billions, great binge watch show. So I was watching Billions and I was loading my board up. And tonight's going to be a little bit different of what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do, we are adding lights to this one. So there is not, and these are the timered lights, so they'll come on whenever I set it, and then they'll shut themselves off after 6 hours, and then the next day they'll turn themselves off. So you don't have to worry about, remember to turn your lights off and everything. So they do have a timer in them. I have ordered a whole bunch more. They're not on our website yet, but we sold out like crazy at Christmas. So I have more coming in. So they will be on the website shortly. So if you do want to do this project that I'm doing, you'll be able to get the timered lights, okay? So I don't know if some of you seen Michelle from Monkey's Creations. She made a nautical sunflower. She actually made 2 nautical sunflowers. And when she made the nautical sunflower, she put the 2 boards together.
Real quick, tomorrow. Tomorrow we should be seeing the prototype for the tree board.
Yeah. It was stuck in Cincinnati or something. I don't know. But anyways, so Michelle put 2 boards together, and she sent me a photo of the boards together spinning. And of course, as soon as I seen that, I'm like, oh, really? I said, you know what? You don't have to use 2 boards. You can use just 1 and make the same thing.
Mind
So
blown.
of course that just blew. I just just have to see that one little thing, and then your mind goes crazy. Like you guys know, being creators yourself. So we are going to make a wind spinner. So I don't know if you guys know what a wind spinner is. Like almost like a, not a wind chime, but it spins in the wind.
Which would make it a
wind spinner. Yeah. I don't know. Is there another name for them? I have no idea.
No.
But ours is going to be lit too. Not like lit on fire, but it's going to be lit. Right, La? That's one of La's slang words. So,
Lit.
God, the other M's on.
Where?
Hi, Michelle Jeanette. You're late. We already did it. Look, you missed it. I made it already. You'll have to watch the replay. Sorry.
I'm here. Did you miss me? Oh, and Jan Brown.
Jan Brown. All the gang is here. Okay.
Hey.
So, I pre-did the front of the board. Okay, yes, it's rainbow, but you can do any colors you want. You can do any pedal style you want.
Hold on, I gotta make it bigger so you can see.
Oh yeah, because this is pretty ginormous.
Okay.
Okay.
Whirligig. Yeah, whirligig. I've heard it called that before.
Oh yeah, see, I knew there was different names for it. Okay, so this is the front side, or the back side, whatever one side you want it. And we are going to do the exact same on the other side, using one board. And both sides are going to have lights on it. So this side already has lights on it. I don't know if you guys can see that yet. But, so this side's going to have lights on it too. And we are going to put on our hanging holes. Now I didn't have a chain, so I was thinking, what can I use instead of a chain that's weatherproof? Because this is all like weatherproof. So even the center is deco tubing, which is weatherproof. So I got thinking, and I thought just deco tubing, because we want something that'll have the agility to spin and spin back, right? So we want to keep it spinning with the wind. This is perfect. So I guess I can shut these lights off, because I'm going to show you exactly how I did the front of the board on the other side of the board. Wow, eh? Now, we're not just talking wreaths anymore, people. We are talking works of art. Like, seriously. Some of the pictures I have seen on wreath creators and workshops, or wreath makers and workshops, has totally blown. I said to Dave earlier today, I'm like, I don't even need to teach anymore. Yeah. These people are teaching me.
So we figured it's probably a good idea just to come on here and have fun with you guys.
And show you something again, something different. Always something different at Unique in the Greek.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is stretchy. So I just kind of put one going in one way and the other one going in the other way, and I'm just going to tie it. Now you could probably put a nice bow or whatever on it. I probably will, because I'll probably be selling this. And I'm just going to double knot it. Okay. So I'm just going to keep this.
No predator dreads.
Dan said that, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys will get the gist.
Oh, he's gonna get along real good with Eminem.
Oh God. Okay, so you can just see it was spinning in the wind, and when we're done, we will unspin it, and I'll turn the lights off so you guys can see it in the dark. So what I did is you're definitely going to have to preload your zip ties. Okay. The only ones I didn't have to preload are these outside 8, because we don't preload those, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to preload, and preloading, if you're just new to Unique in the Creek, is just, we have sets of holes in each. There's diameters, so there's, circumference 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you can print out a pattern of the board, and you can actually write on that printed pattern your whatever you want to do. So you can actually pre-plan your wreath before you even make it, if you're OCD and you need everything to match or whatever. It was good for my rainbow wreath, because I didn't actually pre-plan it, but if you wanted to do it like me, you could do how I'm going to do it, just write it on the piece of paper. Okay? We use zip ties. Well, I use zip ties. I use zip ties all the time. You can use pipe cleaners, although with this project, use the zip ties. Save your hands, save your wrists, everything. Zip ties are the way to go. Plus, they're weatherproof too, so they're not going to rust. What?
I don't know. Don Agate said they have spinners in the fishing department. This summer, I'm taking that.
You're not throwing it in the water.
I certainly am. I'm going to put a hook on the end of it, nice long leader and a hook.
Behind the boat?
Oh, that'll get some big fish. Oh, yeah.
You might catch a pike or a...
No, I catch...
you don't catch anything. You can't even catch
I'll catch something.
A sunfish. Yeah, you'll catch a disease, something. Anyways, so we're going to be using all the holes. So each circumference is going to be a different color, okay? So circumference 1 is going to be red. Now circumference 2 has 16 sets of holes, and there's 6 colors in the rainbow. So what I did for mine is I just alternated yellow, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, orange. So you can see both the yellow and the orange in the wreath. All right, and then I did circumference number 3 is green. Circumference number 4 is blue, and it's purple. And you'll see what I mean in a second. And then the center I did with purple deco tubing. So.
Did you order colored lights with the rest of the lights?
No, I only ordered white.
No, we're not getting colored lights in right now.
Not till Christmas.
That's right, I can't catch a cold, Daniel. I know. You don't know half the story.
So this is, you'll see, is all purple. Then we got the blue, we got green coming in, orange and yellow, and then red. Okay. My light box is tucked in under here, and it's just Velcroed right onto the board. So if you need to take the batteries off, you can just take the Velcro right off. So you don't want to glue it because we're going to have 2 battery packs going on here. Okay, so what I did is you most definitely want to preload both sides of your boards. The holes are big enough that it fits quite a few zip ties. So to preload, you're just going to go down one hole and up the other. And you want to make sure your zip tie's in right. So the flat part of the zip tie, there's a flat and a caved side or a sloped side. The flat side is where you want to go in with your tail, okay? And you'll hear that. And it will not come undone. If you don't hear that zipping, double check your zip tie because you may have it in backwards. I do it all the time because half the time when I'm preloading my zip ties and wreathing, I'm always looking at the TV, so I don't even look down. So if I don't hear the zip, I automatically look down to see if I did it right. Okay, so we're just going to, preloading means just put your zip tie in and you, just a little bit of a zipping sound. Okay, and you're going to do this for the whole board. So all the holes. Now on section 4, where I'm putting the normal holes, right here. So there's 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those ones are going to be blue. Okay, they're going to be blue in color. And then we're going to be using this hole to this hole. So you're going to want to put a zip tie in there. Okay. So they have 2 back to back like this. That longer hole right here between those holes, it's going to be a purple ruffle. Okay, so we're going to be using circumference number 4 for 2 different colors. One is going to be a blue petal, and right next to it, it's going to be a purple ruffle. And then in the center, you're going to load your zip ties as well. Just the 4 center ones. Okay, and that's where your deco tubing is going to go. Now you can use anything you want on these with this. This is just a flower I'm doing, like the rainbow flower for Gay Pride, and I thought it would be cool for a spinner, especially if you have a trailer or something, because it's going to be so fantastic. Or a porch or something, and they spin and they're going to light up, and you won't even have to turn the lights on; they'll automatically come on. So it'll be a nice little night light out there. But anyways, so you're going to do that for your whole front of your board. Okay. You're going to leave your 2 hanging holes, which are divoted in. Those are your 2 hanging holes. That's where you're going to put your deco tubing that we're going to hang from. And then the rest is all filled up. Now you're not going to preload these outside ones because we're going to be using the zip tie down through the hole and around the outside of the board. And then we'll be zipping the petal into the side, between this hole and the side of the board. Okay. when you're done all this side, you get to do it again. You're going to flip it over, and we're going to use the back side. And what you're going to do is just go in and back up, just like you did the other side. Now you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to preload them because you're not going to be able to, it's going to be really hard to do this while there's mesh on the one side. Now, unless you do both sides simultaneously, so put a red one, flip it over, put a red one, because you don't have to do the one side and then do the other side. You can go back and forth if you want. I just figured for teaching purposes, it would be much easier if I just did the front and then show you guys how I did the other side, and it will be done. The only thing with that is I'm manipulating the mesh a lot, which is no problem because it'll fray. I should have cut my mesh with my bag sealer, but I really didn't feel like putting my respirator on, and it was just a little too cold to go sit outside and do it, so I thought, screw it. I just did it with my rotary cutter. So I'll probably have some frays because the more you touch the mesh, the more it's going to fray. But you know what? I'll just have to do an extra little trimming. I'm okay with that. So you're going to totally preload both sides. What don't you like? Oh, do you have a friend now that you can play with?
He said, well, Dan was saying, why don't you get me to
because we already have it done. I'm just showing you an example.
You know something, Dan? We're talking about fishing, and this is no word of a lie because we have a trailer and we have a boat. And it got so bad that by the end of the last year we were out there, people almost felt sorry for me when I was going down in the truck with the boat hooked up to the back. They kind of look at me like, oh no, he's going again.
He's
Poor
going to go
guy.
try.
He's going to try
up.
again.
I couldn't take the embarrassment of driving anymore because people felt sorry for us because we never catch anything. Anyways, so this is what you're going to do. So you're going to preload all of this side and you're going to preload all of this side, okay? With zip ties going from here to here on row 4. So row 4 is going to have all kinds of zip ties right there, okay? Is there any, it's not row, it's rotary.
Rotary.
You know what? Oh my gosh. I was doing an email or something and I didn't even know how to spell it. I had to say to Dave, like, how do you spell that? Because I know I don't say it right and I'll probably say it the way I spell it. Anyways, is there any questions about loading the zip ties? Ask now or forever hold your peace.
No, you don't.
Hi,
Dan.
Pearl.
You don't feel bad, Dan.
Dan, you don't feel bad. We met you the other day. You don't feel bad.
You don't feel bad.
You burp, you fart, you do everything on the thing. You're just another Dave. Okay, so no questions. So it's pretty straightforward. No, I did not add any holes. I don't cut and drill and everything else like all these other crazy ladies. Because they make some really spectacular things where you may need extra holes and stuff. Drill away. Me, not so much.
It is only row 4 that the zip ties go in the back?
No, the whole board, both sides, okay? And I'll show you on the one I did. So I pre-did it while I was watching TV. So I did both sides. And I'll show you. I just want to show you on an empty board so you could see how I was doing it.
Is it possible to show a close-up of the board?
Yep, just 1 second. And we will get a close-up. I need a drink. I'm sorry.
Daniel, I got the car. Did you, Bev? You did not. You weren't even there when the car was drawn for.
What car?
Remember Dan and Amy with the she came in late and I said you missed the car.
How do you remember that?
I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta take a sip. My mouth is getting dry. Margaret will work for zip ties. I almost spit out my drink, Margaret. Okay, so the collaboration of zip ties. See, I can't even spoke right.
But Michelle, yeah, my horse board doesn't look like a horse board anymore. What did you do, Michelle?
Oh gosh.
Oh, should I even ask?
It's probably making who knows. Anyway, so this is the front. So we're gonna do we're gonna replicate the back. So look at my zip ties. Bum, 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 bum. So you can see I preloaded this side as well. Now they're a little bit tighter, so when we're zipping them, it's going to take a little bit more effort to zip it. But I've done these 2 red ones already, so they're on this side of the board. Now row 4, you can see is a whole bunch of mess. Can you zoom in on that a little bit?
Oh yeah, going down to the board.
Okay, we're going down to the board. Bye guys, I'll see you in a little bit at the end. Don't leave. Make sure you share. Okay, So if you take these out, row 4, you can see the zip ties from the other side. You're gonna have a whole row of zip ties going all the way around that circle, because we're using the actual holes and then we're using the holes beside it. So that is the only row that you're gonna do that for. Now it depends on what petal you're doing. So I wanted to get some more purple in, so that's why I did ruffles around the center, and then these deco tubings are actually the 4 holes in there. So there's no center, everything's built right on the board. Okay, so you don't need extra material. I've cut all my mesh for both sides. Okay, now keep in mind we're only using like 8 pieces of blue, so we'll be using 16 pieces of blue, it's pretty much 16 pieces of everything. Okay, this is how much I have left from each roll. So you could probably do, if you bought each color of the rainbow and you wanted to make these wind spinners, you could probably make 3 wind spinners with 1 roll of mesh if you did it the rainbow. So we're going to use blue, orange, yellow, green, purple, and red. Cool, eh? So you can do 3 of these, both sides, or you can do 6 wreaths in the rainbow color. So talk about using less material.
Can we make 300? It depends if I
300
offend anybody.
Yeah, Dave and Daniel are doing a good job defending people.
I haven't seen Dan. He's quiet all of a sudden.
Oh.
Amy must be in the room with him or something.
Well, maybe.
Telling them to be quiet.
So, yes, because I did not wood burn these, I'm going to have some fray, which is okay. I'm good with that. Because when I sell this wreath, they're not even going to know what a fray is. So, as soon as they see this, and it's all lit up spinning, it's going to blow people's minds away. I'm telling you.
Is that the board? It's 15.5 or 16 inches. I can never remember.
It's almost 16. It's in between 15.5 and a 16. I don't know why it went like that. Just the mold ended up like that. So I usually do all my trimming outside, so I need to stop trimming. And we'll just get this party started here. All right. Is it not pristine? I told you I was going to blow your guys' mind.
What kind of mesh is that?
This is just normal metallic deco mesh. I forgot to grab yellow when I was at the warehouse the other day. So I only had this cheapy yellow, I think it's called daffodil yellow or whatever. Doesn't have any metallic in it, but it's okay because it just peeks through here anyways. So you can't really tell. And the rest is just a metallic. I believe this might be a wide stripe metallic it's called.
Okay. That's what
Yeah, this is like a new mesh that's come out, and it's not too much more money, I don't think either. It's just got a wider foil in it, so it makes it really sparkly. So like this in the sun is going to sparkle like you wouldn't believe. So I'm going to try and clean this up a bit because it's pretty big. So let me put this down and clean up my area a little bit so I have some workspace here. Okay, so we're going to just go by each color.
So I'm going to do my public service announcement.
What is your public
No, this one's serious because this is a problem in the U.S. as it is in Canada.
What?
Today I have gotten like 5
oh my gosh.
calls.
You guys, I should have taped this.
5 calls from a guy with a message telling me that the CRA is
Canada Revenue Agency,
is wanting their money and they're going to come and arrest me and take me to jail and everything. So I feel bad because these guys are lower than dirt. They really are, because they take the money from poor innocent people that don't know any better. So I'm going to tell you, use Google. If you see the number, go to Google and check it out, because it'll tell you if it's a scammer. Now I had some fun with them and they got
they got nasty with Dave.
They got kind of nasty, but I had some fun with them. But
I didn't.
But then after, I thought, these poor people out there that get called in by these guys and really get fooled by them is ridiculous. So I just wanted to say, guys, be careful out there with those, eh?
Yeah, and Dave was they phoned him like 5 times, so he finally had enough, and he just kept phoning back and phoning back and they kept hanging up on him. And then he's like, "Why are you hanging up on me? You called me 5 times today. You must have something to say to me."
I said, "You wanted to talk to me, didn't you?" And then finally he got mad with me. He goes, "Yes, I want your money. I want your money." And then he started saying some really, really bad things that I won't repeat here. But Yeah, they get pretty nasty. But I just want to tell everybody, just watch out for it, please.
Okay, so before you put your lights on your board, put batteries in it and make sure they work. Nothing worse than doing your whole wreath and put your batteries in and your lights don't work. That really sucks. It's happened to me. It really sucks. So I've learned my lesson. So I'm teaching my lesson on to you guys. Check your lights. So we're good. It works. Okay, so I am going to be putting, now I have lights on. Can you grab the light for there for a second?
Where?
Just turn it off for a sec. I just want to show them. So
Oh.
I do have
I
lights.
just moved the camera. I think. Did I just say I think? I think.
Okay, Dave's just going to show you guys. So it is lit up on this side. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's really pretty. Okay, and then we're going to put lights on. You can turn the lights back on now. I just wanted to so they could see it. And so we're going to do that on this side, so when it spins in the dark, both sides are lit up. Now to do this is very, very easy. So I have a 20 pack of lights. Like I said, they're timered lights, and I will be getting them on my website again because they're extremely hard to get. So I did order a whole bunch more because I want to make a whole bunch of these for our trailer park. Well, I'm going to make them for the trailer park. So, and that's good for you guys too. You can even teach how to make these, make them do one side at the workshop, and then they can take the rest home. They can do it at home. But all we're going to do is tape these right on the board.
Are those lights, would they be good outside?
Because they're covered in mesh, they're fine. I've used these outdoor lights actually in the snow and everything, and they were fine. So they're not for outdoor, but they work outdoor. So if you have a porch and they're spinning, it's going to be fine.
I don't think I'd put it in like in the middle.
No,
of a
I wouldn't put it in a
something.
rainstorm or anything.
I mean, the most it'll do is the lights will blow out and
Yeah.
that's it.
It's not going to get electrocuted or anything. So I just got this Velcro stuff. It comes in like a roll thing just from Dollar Tree. Okay, and we're going to put this piece on the back of the battery. Now, when you have the battery pack, you'll see an indented like arrow. You don't want to put your Velcro on that side because that's the side where you're going to, if they need to change the batteries. Okay, you don't want it on that side. So we're going to put it on the other side. Other.
Yeah, you gotta do it like Michelle. Pronounce that R.
Other. So this battery pack's on this side. So I'm. Hi everybody.
Yeah, we're back. We's back.
Is this a sunflower? Yes, this is just a normal sunflower petal. Nothing fancy. There is no R. In Texas, there's no R, I know.
There's no R. No R in Texas.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tape. I just have normal Scotch tape. And I'm going to tape a light.
Dan and Amy are from Texas. Do you guys say
They're
R?
from San Antonio. Yeah, she talks normal. She doesn't talk like Michelle. She's from San Antonio. Okay, so this is all I'm doing. I'm putting one light in between each zip tie. The tape will not be seen. What?
Yeah, I know. It's run under the igloo there, Dan. That's why it's messing up.
Really? We had nicer weather than Patsy in North Carolina. They had snow flurries today. We had t-shirts on.
We have Linda here reminding us about when you dropped your phone into the mud.
Oh yes, good times, good times. Like I'm telling you, go watch some of my old videos. If you guys are scared about doing lives, you guys will howl. The stuff, even Monkey. I still remember Monkey's first live when the camera hit her in her phone hit her in the head. My phone dropped into a bucket of Mod Podge.
Oh, Jen, that's hilarious.
What's that?
I got a robocall app that answers the phone for me with baby crying, Morgan Freeman, Cher, guy at casino, guy at racetrack. They don't know how to take it. I love that. That's
you
hilarious.
had to hear Dave today. Oh my gosh, I should have. I was cooking dinner, but I should have taped it. It was hilarious. The guy was calling him every name in the book and. Oh. Mesh and mesh do not mesh together well. Now, of course, you can do this without lights. but just to think the effect, the lights, if you're going to do big, do it, you know, because this is going to be stunning. And I'll hang it from my dining room chandelier here, because I was going to do it on the back porch, but I didn't see any hook. So I will be making these, though, for my trailer. I'll have to make red, yellow, white, and black ones for my Mickey themed trailer.
Daniel's telling Amy, go cook me multiple dinners. The fart app, yeah, that's a good one too.
No. Dave has the fart app.
I've got everything app. You know me.
All right, so once you get to the where you started, and oh, one more. Then I just went right across the center of the wreath. I'm just going to take this off for a sec. Okay. My tape came off. Now you don't have to worry about taping it perfect because these are all going to be zip tied in anyways. I just put tape on them to keep them in place when I'm putting my leaves in. Now I'm just going to go straight down the center to the other side. So I want 2 lights in the middle. I have 1 light right here. And I'm going to have 1 light right here. And then 2 in the center. And voila! 20 lights on the board. So this board actually has 40 lights. God, I wish I took the time maybe to wood burn these, but oh well. Okay, we are ready to put our leaves on, or petals. Now this is going to be a pain in the butt, because mesh is going to stick to each other. So let me move these out of the way, and I'll pull them out as I need them. Okay, really? Stop it. David? No, I'm serious.
Okay, I gotta go find it again and shut it off.
Are you kidding me? You're not even funny.
I'm hilarious.
You are not hilarious.
I am
Okay,
hilarious.
so we have a zip tie in here already, but we're going to put another one in. So hopefully you can see that.
Can we see the other side?
Sure can. You ready? It's psychedelic, man. It's the colors. Now I made it rainbow because I am in a very large gay pride craft show in June. So pretty much everything I'm going to make and show you guys is going to be rainbow. So these are going to be rainbow spinners. Okay, so I put my zip tie through the hole on the 8. Now look what I did. Got my easy bow maker. I already pre-made my petals. I know this isn't a new thing. I've seen somebody else do it. And I'm just going to put them on. Now I will show you how to make the petal when I go to do the next color, okay? So for right now, I'm just going to zip these on. Now you want to cut your zip ties. Have a little bucket because you're going to have a lot of zip tie tails.
Do you charge double for this?
I don't know. I have the first time I made it.
Play the stinger from Preload. No, I can't.
No, I will hurt him.
You know,
He's
you
not
know
allowed
what?
to play.
That is the reason we don't get 300 viewers.
It is because he scares everybody away. Playing with his trickery and tomfoolery. Little kids.
Barbara
Yes.
says, I have no idea what beautiful teachers do. She's calling you beautiful teacher, eh?
She's a brown noser.
See, they're asking me to play Baby Shark.
Nope.
It's Margaret. Margaret's asking me.
You know which one came up on my news feed today, and I should have shared it. Do 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 do, ba da da da, boo boo doo boo, ba da da da, boo boo doo boo doo, boo doo doo. You heard me, it?
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. Remember the Muppets that were
Oh, that's right.
do 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 do, do 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 do.
It's kind of a collaboration, Lenora. It's she kind of.
Well, Mrs. Monkey, she did 2 nautical sunflowers, and they were pretty much almost the same. And she put them together. Is that right? She put them together and sent a video and said, "Look what I did!" And I'm like, "Oh my God, that's so cute!" you can do it using one board because she had two boards. So because she had two flowers. So it was sparked by an inspiration from Mrs. Monkey herself.
So the petals are facing up, not down.
It's just like, yeah, the curl will be going down. It's just like when you make any sunflower. I will show you how to fold the petals in 1 second. I just wanted to get this outside row done.
What kind of colors? They're called nippers.
Yes, they're just like a tile nipper. I just find I can get in right to the end of the zip tie. You find these in the tile section. You can always also find these in the jewelry section for jewelry making.
Hi, Courtney.
They have these.
Courtney Stibbs.
Oh, hi, Courtney.
Our Pinterest guru.
Pinterest is. You guys need to be following our Pinterest. Holy moly.
Oh, she's doing a fabulous job on that.
Yes. We are making a lit wind spinner, Courtney, and it's rainbows. So that's going to be one side, and the other side is going to be exactly the same. And we put lights on both sides, and it's going to spin in the wind. Okay, one more red. And then we're going to just zip all these away. Okay.
You won't let me play songs, but then we sit here in uncomfortable silence.
There's never uncomfortable silence. Uncomfortable silence is sometimes good.
Can I play Baby Shark?
No Baby Shark. Nobody wants to go to bed to that. All right, so we did all the red. So the next color of the rainbow is yellow and orange. And because we have 16, oh God, my back, 16 holes between on circumference number 2, I'm going to do orange, yellow, orange, yellow, orange, yellow. Because we only have, there's 6 colors of the rainbow and we only have 5 circumferences. So we're going to, you can see the yellow and orange on both, even though we're not using a whole row of it.
Daniel agrees that dead air is always bad.
So I pre-did these ones, so I'm just going to zip it in. So, and then I'll show you.
Play the theme from Jeopardy.
Can you stop?
Sorry, I'm reading the comments.
And I'm trying to teach.
See, you guys got me in trouble.
You have to see pouty face. Like he just got scolded by his mother. Oh, I love him. All right. So I pre-did the yellow. I'm going to get some orange, and I'll show you guys how I did it.
Yes, it's a double-sided wreath.
It's a double-sided wreath. It's going to be a wind spinner, and it's lit up. It's lit, man. Lit. All right.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's not the first
Who got
time.
you in trouble?
It's not the first time I get in trouble. I always do.
No, poor Dave Evelyn. Come on. He's the troublemaker. All right. So I cut my mesh 10 by 10. Okay, so it's 10-inch roll of mesh. And I cut it 10 by 10. And I just used my rotary cutter. So you may want to use the bag sealer or tool, the hot tool or whatever to prevent the fraying. I really didn't care about the fraying. I'd rather just snip off the frays than... Now, if it was really nice outside, I probably would have just did my bag sealer outside, but I didn't feel like putting the respirator and everything on. So to do this, you're going to have your curl side down, because there's a natural curl to it. You want it down, you're going to turn it into a diamond. I'm just going to fold this one corner under, and then I scrunch it all the way to the other corner, and then bring that down. Okay, I'm going to put it in here because I need 8 of them.
Dan, she'll absolutely kill me if I play the first 20 seconds of that.
What?
It's,
Don't even tell me.
well, actually...
Be gone with yourself. Be gone, fool. What the heck? You guys are you're being silly and you're going to make us lose viewers. People cannot...
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, see, Barbara's doesn't know silence.
What do you mean she doesn't know science? She's like, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, so there's no... Or is that me bickering? Hi, everybody.
Oh, Courtney, you're just...
What's she doing?
You're great.
Oh, a Q&A on Pinterest? I need to watch that. I have no idea. Dave pulls it up for me, and I'm like, okay, what does all that mean? Really don't
I
know.
can't believe the fabulous job she's doing on our Pinterest.
He just keeps telling me, oh my gosh, look how many we have now. I'm like, does that mean something?
Yes, we are
I'm
the
sad.
manufacturers of the Unique in the Creek board.
Yes. And the tree board, I think should be in Canada by now. It was stuck in Cincinnati. The prototype was being shipped yesterday.
What size? Somebody asked what size the mesh is cut.
10 by 10. Oh, my back.
You know what, Jen? I've got myself in a lot of trouble already.
Yes, Jen. He needs to behave. Oh my God. What did the fish say when he slammed into the wall?
Oh, you missed her first joke.
Oh, I missed it.
Well, I don't know what this one is.
Squish? Flop? What is it, Michelle? It's more than confusing, Courtney. Oh my God. I don't even know how to look at it. Never mind do the pins for it. Okay, so got my orange done. My yellows are already pre-folded.
Melania, damn. Oh, that's bad, Michelle.
What?
Fish said damn. Smashed in the wall. Damn. No. It's not funny. Don't laugh at her.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Melania, we live in a place called Stony Creek, and Lori came up with the
Ontario.
board, and it was kind of unique, so she goes, hey, Unique in the Creek, and that's basically the short story of that.
Yep, that's how that worked. Woo!
Howery. Oh,
Chris Howery.
we're interrupted. Okay, we're back.
Chris Howery has them too, so if you're in like Oklahoma area, you can get want 5 or more, your best bet is Amazon. They're pretty fast, and if you have Amazon Prime, if you need to buy mesh and all that stuff, Trendy Tree Craft Outlet, and I believe Ducks in a Row is going to be selling ribbons and stuff like that too. Anyways,
Milena, is that correct? Did I say it right this time? Milena.
okay, so I'm just doing alternating orange and yellow. So this is kind of handy.
Oh, I mean.
So literally you just sliding, you want to fold your petal up and kind of make sure it's both petals are the same length, okay? And then, oops, and you're going to slide it in. And then just zip it up. So just like you're doing one side of the wreath, you do exactly the same on both sides.
You know, we have
Oh,
like,
why do I keep trying to, oh, because it's not,
we've got a whole bunch of stand-up comedians here.
everybody wants to be a comedian. They're all jokesters like you.
What kind of mesh? So that's foiled mesh.
Yes, this is just 10-inch metallic foiled mesh. I believe it's called thick or wide stripe.
Washington.
Wide foil or something?
My son lives in Amherstburg.
Amherstburg. Who is that?
Milena.
Oh.
She's got loads of family in Leamington and Alberta.
Oh. Leamington's right by there.
And my other son is in Cold Lake.
Yep. So the zip ties I'm using are 18-pound zip ties, so they're not heavy duty, but they're very good strength. You can buy them from our website. I just got a load in today, and I purchased them from an actual cable tie manufacturer. So I have not had one break on me. I even had Dave try and pull one, and he couldn't even get it to break. So they're really good. They're guaranteed to last in the sunlight for 10 years. So they won't. If you have a wreath in the sun for still 10 years, you need to record that.
Monkey, is that one still floating in your pool?
Yeah, Monkey, is it still, and these float too. Is it still floating? Monkey comes up with the neatest ideas and she doesn't even realize it.
Well, that was, who was that?
Oh, did somebody else say to
Yeah,
throw
somebody
the
else
pool?
mentioned it, and then Monkey went and did it.
So Michelle lives in Texas, and she grabbed a wreath, and we wanted to see. We were on a live one night, and we wanted to see if they floated or something. So she went threw it in the pool, and it does float. So you could put a tea light in the center and have floating flowers in your pool. If you have a wedding outdoors and it has a pool, or you're having a pool party, that would be like really cool. But I think it was the other day I asked her, and it was still floating. And now it could be a wind spinner, So we're not talking just wreaths anymore, people. We're talking some really cool stuff. Like I'm making a red, white, black, and yellow one for my trailer. Because of course my Mickey theme. So it's pretty easy once you have everything loaded. You just kind of zipping it all in. So put my orange ones in. Now I know I'm going really fast, but if you do really want to figure out how to do this, you can watch the replay. So if you don't see the red light up top right now, or when you watch it, that means you're watching our replay, okay? So we won't see any of your comments on the replay. So if you do have a question, and there is no red button showing live, just message us and we'll answer your question.
Oh, Michelle.
Which one?
Tell that.
Did Monkey say if it's still floating?
Milena Monkey is Michelle.
Michelle from
Wreathing,
Monkey's
right
Creations.
above you. The comment right above you. She's from Monkey's Creations.
She's one of a great designer. She's been using Unique in the Creek boards for a long time, but she makes some really cool stuff. She just did a butterfly. She hacks up the board, so does Isabel. Isabel is another one of her Unique in the Creek designers.
It's still floating in the bowl.
Is it still floating? I don't think it will
She
ever.
says it still looks pretty good too.
If you spray the crap out of it with the UV stuff, where is that UV stuff I had? I think it's downstairs. Because the mesh is waterproof. The only thing you would have to spray it for is the UV so it doesn't fade.
Dan, I have no idea what you just said.
So if you want to put it right outside or put it in a pool, make sure you spray it. You can get this UV outdoor protectant, and it's made for like outdoor furniture, you know, cushions and stuff like that. You can just spray that on, or you can just spray UV Krylon spray, as long as it's got UV in the word and it's non-yellowing, because you don't want a white rose turning yellow.
You just used a portion of each roll, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was asking how many rolls of mesh you use.
No, where's the? This is the green. So I did this side, and I've already cut for this side, and I still have this much left. So I think I only used maybe not even maybe a quarter of a roll. So if you were doing a rainbow one like me, you could probably do 3 double-sided rainbows or 6 single-sided rainbows. Does that make sense? So you can see I have the purple here too, and I opened all these mesh at the same time, so it's pretty much 3/4 of a roll still. All right, what color are we doing next? We are doing green. I'm gonna put this battery pack back on the board. There it is. So I just have the battery pack velcroed onto the board, so it's removable if they need to change the battery. So I got one battery pack on this side, one on this side, but you can't see it. All right, now we are moving on to green. We are just rocking and rolling. So I'll move this out of the way. Where's my green?
I don't think I've ever seen Steel Magnolias.
No?
No, Dan's telling me I should watch it.
What? He'll cry, Dan. Why would you want him to cry?
Why, I'm gonna cry at Steel Magnolias?
You cry at any chick flick movie.
No, I cry at the animal movies. Like, what was that
Everybody
one?
cries at animal movies. I cried at Benji. When Benji's girlfriend and they kicked her. Oh my gosh, I sobbed like a baby. You guys remember Benji, the dog? Okay, so we're going to do green. Okay, I'm going to fold that corner in. Bring it right up to that corner and fold it. Stick it in. So if you have a bow dabra, actually I have every friggin' bow maker on the planet. I don't even make bows. I like to say I have all the tools, but it's good. I do use the easy bow when I do make it, but you can.
When?
Use your Easy Bow to hold, or your Bodabra, just to hold your mesh.
Michelle's on that. When's your next YouTube live?
Why? Why does it have to be YouTube? I cried so hard when Benji. See, Dan, you're not. I'm not the only one. Me too. I sobbed like a baby. I had to pause it. Actually, I don't think there was pause at that time. It was like a VCR or a Betamax or something. I guess I'm showing my age. Can you imagine if I showed Lolly what we used to watch movies on? Or the old converter with the big box that you pressed the button and it clicked in?
Or you had the 100-foot cord that went across the living room.
And everybody tripped on it, and you had to, my dad would yell at me to turn the TV up. I had to actually get off the couch to turn the TV up.
Shelly, it's our board. It's unique in the creek. It's the flower board.
This is the large flower board we're using.
And it's not in craft stores. No, you guys, they have it
It's
at
online.
Amazon.com, Trendy Tree, Craft Outlet,
Ducks in a Row.
And uniqueinthecreek.com
and .ca. So if you're in Canada, we have mesh and we have boards for you Canuckers. All right.
What's the one with the dog with I can't even think names now.
The dog.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Is it a person?
Owen Wilson.
Oh, Marley and Me. Is it Marley and Me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was sad.
Yeah, I have to leave at the end of that one. That one's bad. No, Homeward Bound's good though. I like Homeward Bound.
Dude, we have Homeward Bound. Lady and Duchess. When they're playing outside and following each other, that's all I can remind me of is Milo and Otis.
Faye cried at the end of Monsters, Inc.
What?
I was so pregnant, so I could have been normal.
That's hilarious. Okay, so as you can see, just
Marley and Me.
If you have more prep you have done for this, the faster you can do it. So I'm literally just zipping these right in. So it doesn't take you long. Like I said, I was watching Billions. Binge watch it. Good show. I was watching Billions while I was loading my board. Which I frequently do. That's when I have my downtime watching TV. Because I like to do something. And I'm not a crocheter or a knitter. But I do like to do something with my hands when I'm watching TV. I can't sit still.
I don't watch many movies. I stopped watching.
I watch all of them.
He
falls asleep.
I watch a lot of documentaries. I just finished watching The Darkest Hour about Winston Churchill. That was actually pretty good.
See, he watches dorky stuff.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I found it pretty good. I like history.
Me, not so much. I like reality shows, and history is like so not reality.
Yeah, you watch mindless TV.
I watch mindless TV.
Housewives are just about anywhere.
Vanderpump Rules. I watch everything on Bravo because that's my downtime. I want my brain to turn off. If I'm watching TV and have to think about it, then my brain's still working.
Yeah.
So I like my mindless TV. Survivor, I've never missed an episode since it started. I should be on Survivor.
Dan says, this is for everyone. If you didn't cry at the most recent Muppets movie when Kermit sang Rainbow Connection, you are a monster.
Oh. Do 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 do. Ba-da-da-da. Boo-doo-doo. You guys are welcome. Could be that or the shark song.
I can find the shark song.
No, we don't need the shark song. I already stuck one in their head. My back is killing me. Oh, 9 o'clock. Our Christmas clock is slowly dying.
I know, the batteries are...
And it's way up top on the wall you need. Okay, one more green. Okay, here's where it gets funky. Oh. Seriously. I apologize.
Dave, you need to watch Hitachi. I never even heard of that one.
Okay, now is where it gets a little funky. Okay, because remember we have all kinds of zip ties on row 4. We are going to do blue, and then a purple ruffle. So blue is going to go in the normal space where the zip tie always goes, and purple ruffle is going to go in the longer space here. Okay, so let's get our, I got this really pretty blue. So I'm going to make my petals. Put this out of the way again. And again, now, like I said, you can do, if you want to do a wind spinner, you can make it any way you want. This is just the easiest way. And I can put out a whole bunch of these fast and with less, because I don't want to be fooling around with styrofoam balls and all that stuff. So I love deco tubing, because deco tubing is made out of deco mesh, which is waterproof as well. So if you do a styrofoam ball, yes, it's really pretty, but if it gets wet, it might get mushy or moldy or whatever. So if you're having it on your front door, not a problem. As a wind spinner, more than likely wind will hit it. Or, you know, if there's wind, there's rain that can hit it. So I'm using everything that's pretty much weatherproof. And I'll spray the crap out of it, because I don't know where anybody's, like if somebody bought this, I don't know where they would put it, so I want to make sure it's protected, so I will spray both sides.
Hitachi looks like it'd be a sad movie. I don't know.
What is Hitachi?
I just looked it up. It's about a dog.
Oh.
Anytime it's about a dog.
Yeah. I don't do well with dog animals getting sick. Kids and humans, not so. I'm not
Night, Margaret.
Night, Margaret.
Do you know what goes clip, clip, bang, bang? What kind and where do you get that? Where do you get that mesh?
This mesh, I got it from Craft Outlet. It's just like a normal deco mesh, and it's got a wide foil. And purple. Where's my purple? Oh.
Amish drive-by. Oh,
what?
That was bad.
Oh, Deb, not you too. Seriously, come on, you guys, you're killing me. Killing me, man.
Where do you get the mesh? Yeah, I think you got that Craft Outlet.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, no, I shouldn't say that, because I order mesh for Canada from Craig Bachman, which is the wholesaler, and I'm 100%, well, 99% sure Craft Outlet gets theirs from Craig Bachman as well. So.
An officer and a gentleman. The only part that gets me is when he's doing the sit-ups and he's gonna get kicked out of the army. He sits up and does that stupid ugly cry. You can't do this to me. Sorry.
I spray it with you can either spray it with like a Krylon outdoor spray. I wouldn't use the matte though, because if you use matte on your mesh, the matte will dull the metallic sparkle. So keep that in mind. I always just buy a gloss or even satin. But they do have another product. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. It's for outdoor furniture. Why am I doing it this way? It's for outdoor furniture. It's a UV spray. Sorry, I was doing these ruffles wrong. So, and I didn't even explain how I was doing it. So again, it's 10 by 10. Okay, instead of turning it into a diamond, I'm just going to keep it square in front of me. And these are the serged edges, so they're the finished edges. And the edges I cut on the top and bottom are on the top and bottom. And what you're going to do is you're going to kind of guesstimate the center, and you're going to make like an accordion type formation going up. And you want to make sure these edges remain facing down, because if they face up, you're going to see the fray more. So I always try to make sure each edge is going to face downwards. Okay, then I'm going to take this bow tie formation, okay, and I'm going to flip it up, and this is for the center, well, to go around the deco tubing. So we're going to need 8 of those, and I use clothespins all the time. Bachman is B-A-C-H-M-A-N. Now that is a wholesaler, and you have to have a business license, and you have to purchase a minimum amount. So if you're just looking for a little bit of mesh, they're not going to be your place. The Craft Outlet and Trendy Tree will be your place. Now, if you want to order, you know, $500 worth of mesh, then you might want to try there.
Will you be selling rainbow color mesh in Canada?
Actually, I was going to say something in the Canadian one because I'm going to place one more order because I know all our poly burlap is pretty much sold out. And I ordered a ton of poly burlap. Holy crap. That's because you can't get poly burlap anywhere in stores. So I am going to be ordering some rainbow mesh for myself because I want to do rainbow roses and stuff for the craft show. So in a long answer, yes. I got to see how much there's left. Bachman, B-A-C-H-M-A-N. Craig Bachman is the company. But like I said, it's a wholesaler. You have to have a tax number. And you have to purchase a minimum amount. And I think your first order has to be more than $500. Okay. With the ankles, oh, sorry. Oh, that's Nancy, the ankle seam. Okay, so I have my ruffles ready to go with my handy dandy clothespins. And we got our, can you grab me another beer?
Is that blue? Oh, is that blue mesh or dark turquoise?
No, it's blue. It's a light blue. I guess it could be turquoise too. I don't know. I just went into the warehouse and I seen it. It's like, oh, that's so pretty. Forgot to grab the yellow. That was the only one I forgot. But it doesn't matter because you can hardly see it. All right, so our both sides are starting to come together. So now we're doing blue. Blue into the small space. Again, you're going to do it just like me. You flip those up. Slide her in. Okay, you might want to press down. It makes the petal fold a little nicer. This one is going to be a purple ruffle. So we did it a little bit different. So this curved part right here is where it's going to go in to this wider part. Now I have my glue gun on. And I'm going to put this in. Now because it's a little further apart than the other zip tie, I'm just going to add a titch of hot glue to right here. Just so it can't slip out of the zip tie. All right, now I got blue. And I'm standing up, people. You know I mean business when I'm standing up? No, the wreath is just getting too big. I can't reach it. Yes, this spinning on anybody's porch is going to make quite the statement, I'm telling you. It's going to be so pretty. I'll hang it from our chandelier for now so you guys can see when it's done. All right, so purple ruffle, and it's in the longer. Isn't this really cool? Myself. Like when Michelle showed it, as soon as she sent me that picture, and I'm like, oh my god, you can do double-sided wreaths with these forms.
Will that fit between two doors?
Oh no. What? No, I don't think it will.
Michelle's done that.
Michelle done that. Why would you want it on two doors? Is she being silly?
She's being silly.
Unless it was a glass door.
That's why that's why I said it's Michelle done that.
Well, and if you have two glass doors and you want to see it on both sides, I suppose.
I don't think she was serious.
She's a silly little one, isn't she? These crazy creakers. They're silly. What color?
See, the Green Mile was so long. I couldn't sit. I think I watched that in 2 or 3 parts.
Did you?
If a movie is more than 2 hours, I have a hard time with it.
Shawshank Redemption, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
No, I haven't.
Officer and Gentleman is one of my favorites. Dave knows that.
How come craft stores don't carry this form or frame? Because we don't market it to the craft stores.
Because, okay, if you think about it, you go into Michael's. There is not very many wreathing items in Michael's. So our audience or our customers mostly order online to get their mesh and everything, because we all know Michael's and Hobby Lobby mesh is pretty crappy. So we didn't want to water down the market too much, so we kept it online where people will actually be buying wreath supplies. So Craft Outlet, Trinity Tree, Amazon. Well, Amazon sells everything, but if you have Amazon Prime, you can get your boards the next day. So we wanted to make sure we offered something that if you needed boards like tomorrow, you could get them. Oh, you need purple. So plus, if we put it in stores, the stores they want you to sell it to them for pennies. Not happening. We've had stores contact us. It's just, no thank you, bye-bye.
So you could
For now.
You could do this on all the boards, right? No, not really
Well, technically you could, but I don't know if you want a wind-spinning horse. Might be neat, I don't know. Blue.
See, that would have been perfect.
What?
Daniel told me I could play some more music or something.
Well, Daniel is not your boss, I am.
I
say, I have the hat, I say boss.
I said any more music will mean my certain death.
I have the boss
You
hat.
have no honor, die like a true Klingon warrior. Okay, I'm gonna shock you all. I've never seen any of the Star Wars movies.
Nope, he's not that quite of a dork.
And I grew up in the 70s when it came out. All my friends went to see it, I never.
I seen, what's that? Something of the third kind.
Close Encounters?
Close Encounters, that's pretty much it. I've seen Star Wars, actually. A couple of them.
I've never seen Star Wars.
Really? I only see Star Wars because my brother is a Star Wars nut. He likes all those kinds of stuff. Kind of dorky. I'm the cool kid. He's the dorky. Actually, my sister was the cool one. I was the smart one.
That's right, too.
What?
Klingons is from Star Trek, not Star Wars. Oops.
Oh. Need to brush up on your skills, Franklin.
You know, I always watched,
Who's coming to our wedding?
the original Star Trek I used to watch all the time.
I need a head count for our wedding because it asked how many people were coming, and it said like 0 to 5.
What are you talking about head count? Why what are you doing this for?
Shoot, I missed a zip tie here.
This was a small thing.
No, it's not. There's people that live in Las Vegas that want to come.
You know what? After doing that little blooper there with the Klingon thing and everything, I'm just picturing Sheldon Cooper looking at me right now. Like, what did you do?
I missed a zip tie here. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how hard it is. Well, not hard, but what a pain in the butt it is to dig through all this mesh if you don't preload your zip ties. Do I have like one single solitary zip tie, or I have to open a whole package?
Deb, I remember Trouble with Tribbles. Lori, is the blue and the purple in one row, every other zip tie,
Yes.
like the orange and yellow?
Yes, it is, but one is a ruffle. Now I have to put a zip tie here because I didn't preload one there. And of course the mesh. So this should be fun. So if you're going to do this method, you can do it. Like, watch. It's just easier if you preload your zip ties. There. Voila! Doo-doo-doo-doo. But it is easier if you just preload them.
I love Big Bang Theory too. I pretty much know every episode. Well, up until a certain point, because I stopped watching the newer ones.
Oh, I forgot to put glue on some of these. I'm just hot gluing these purple ones a little bit, just so they don't slip out of the zip tie, because they are a little bit wider.
Thank you, Joanne.
All right.
We're both so lovable.
Well, I know I am. So we have 3 more left. Ooh, we're almost done. See, it's not, when you have all your stuff prepared and prepped, you can knock these out pretty fast.
You're saying thanks to Joanne for Michelle. I don't think she was talking to you.
Don't you sass my people.
I'm not sassing anybody.
So you just sassed Michelle. Which
Because
Michelle?
she's saying thanks, Joanne, because Joanne said you both are so lovable.
Oh,
What do you think? Which Michelle? Michelle Joanne.
look at the smoke coming off that glue gun. All right, last blue. So you kind of want to put this blue in behind the purple ruffle, because this purple ruffle is going to go around the deco tubing we're going to put in a second.
The ruffles are made by 10 by 10 squares.
Yeah, everything
right?
is 10 by 10. You can do 9 by 10 if you want. You'll use much less mesh as well. But I had full rows, and I figured if I'm teaching, I might as well just show you guys. But you can cut your mesh 9 by 10, and you won't even be able to tell. So you can super save money. So there would be not a person on this planet that wouldn't pay pretty good bucks for this.
No, she didn't use the sealer on this. Did you? You didn't?
No, I didn't. No. I should have, because I manipulated the mesh a lot. So more of the mesh you touch, the more it'll fray. And I really should have, because maybe I'll keep this one. Because with the wind hitting it too, it is going to fray a lot. I never thought of that, but I just thought of it now. So next time I make one, I probably will use my bag sealer to make sure the ends are sealed.
They are all, the whole board is 10 by 10s.
Yep.
And for the sunflower, yes, you use the larger board for the sunflower.
You can use either board.
I
use the large board for everything.
Because she doesn't like the small
I don't
board.
like the small board. I just hate getting my hands in there and everything. So make sure all our zip ties are cut off. Alrighty, we are mesh done. Alright, so we just have the center. So there's...
Where's my hang this one? Done?
Oh.
Like, I mean, to show everybody.
I'm going to hang it from... Well, you can take the Mevo off and I'll hang it from the chandelier.
Okay.
So then we'll have to turn the lights off and watch it spin. Okay, so there's the one side, there's the other. So we're going to do this part right here, which is just deco tubing. And it is also wet weather resistant as well. So we're keeping everything. Are the purple ones? They're all 10 by 10. I think that's what you're asking. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's do this center. We are going to be using deco tubing. Put this to the side.
Amy more skill. Amy does like 10 by 20 or something crazy.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
kerfuffle. Come on, Dan. If you're going to be in the wreathing business, you need to get with the program. Learn the lingo, man.
Dan actually knows a lot here. I'm watching some of his things there. I think he could be a designer of wreaths.
Really? Okay. I think you and him have to have a wreath off. That would be,
Me and Dan have a
Wreath
off.
Wars. It's by Scott Waterman. We're going to have Scott do the announcement.
I haven't given up on the Wreath Wars idea.
Dave wants to do a game show called Wreath, not a game show, like a
a reality series, Wreath Wars.
Well, they have cake wars and
Yeah.
bake-offs, and I think we need Wreath Wars. And I think Scott Waterman, so somebody take him, would be perfect to be the host of Wreath Wars.
I've run past them before.
Okay, I'm using 8-inch piece of cardboard. Okay, it just makes a perfect size center for me that I like. You can make it bigger, so if you want to make it more loopy, then you would use like maybe a 10-inch or something. I kind of like the 8-inch. It's like, and you don't use as much deco tubing. I'm cheap. I like to do things frugally.
Or Bow Wars.
Bow Wars. Well, that would be on Wreath Wars. Okay, so I'm going to go around this thing 10 times, okay? So I'm going to take the end of my deco tubing and just hold it on my board. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, maybe 11, because I don't want 2 ends up there. Okay. Then I'm going to cut it off.
Chris just tagged Scott Waterman for you.
Oh, did she? He knew I was going live, but we've already mentioned to him about Wreathing Wars.
Yeah.
I think it would be awesome. All right, I'm going to take your wreath. So you got this thing. Now there's different ways to do the loops. I find just doing 4 of these is so much easier. I'm going to cut some of this. I don't like the end showing, so I'm just going to cut the end off a bit. And then you're going to take this, don't let it go. You're going to feed this through your zip tie right to the middle. And hopefully you guys can see that.
That's almost like a monkey Texas wreath.
Well, look how, well, it's wide because it's two-sided.
Yeah.
All right, so make sure your loops are pretty much in the middle. That looks good. And zip it up. All right.
You know what would actually be a really cool idea? And you get a character board with, like, say, a face that changes as it turns.
Oh, well, that would be cool too, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this again. We got 3 more of these to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, it seems to be 11 because I like the 2 cut ends at each side.
No, no, we meant Scott to be the host of the show.
The host,
not,
yeah.
Not to be in it. He would be the
Oh,
host.
couldn't you see? He's got like that.
Go for it, Michelle. Michelle's going to make one. With the faces.
Oh, is she? What, a Frosty on one side or
Yeah,
Santa?
you can do anything.
Oh.
My smiling face.
Dave and Lori Wreath. Put me on one side and Dave on the other. That would be cool.
No.
Mickey and
no.
Minnie
Oh, Mickey
for
and
the
Minnie.
trailer. Thanks, Michelle.
I thought you were going to say something about mine.
No, because our special surprise is waterproof.
Huh?
For the character board, our special thing.
Oh, our special. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
We have a special thing up our
We're still
sleeve.
working on it. It's still in the works. We can't say too much,
But it's waterproof and it has to do with the character board.
but it's coming. It's coming. We should do we should do a big commercial. Like, it's coming.
We should.
Have a Tyrannosaurus Rex carrying a little wreath board with him.
Oh my god, this is crazy. Alright, got 2 more to do. What are you owing about, Michelle? Oh, she wants her face on the other side. My face and then her face.
No.
Because, why? Okay, well, see, I can't even count right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Barry, you're sworn to silence.
9, 10, 11. Doug Barry. There's a few people that know what's up our sleeves. There's always something going on behind the scenes. Sometimes a little too much behind the scenes for my liking, but...
Well, Courtney's still here. We haven't scared her off.
Ah, Courtney, she's amazing. She's a Pinterest guru. How does it feel like I'm a cult leader, so... I read that somewhere.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink it. I know, you guys can't see our thing I'm doing, but I have 1 more to do.
One more what?
It's in there. Did I do all 4? Oh, I can't flip it over. Ed.
We're off. We're on. We're back.
On.
Hello.
Whew, I was going to say, they need to see the reveal. All right. So this used almost a package of deco tubing. I can't remember how big this deco tubing package was. I think I threw it out. Lore. I will find it, but it's this is called a like an eyelash deco tubing. It's got some kind of fuzzy things on it, so it's a little bit of coolness to it.
I should pull a Dan and take the camera around the house with me.
No, I would kill you. Oh my god, I cannot believe he did that. My house it looks like a friggin' bomb went off. Okay. Just make sure petals are...
That was funny. I laughed the whole time he was doing that. I was killing us all.
I missed it. I would have killed you. Oh my God, you would be so dead.
It was hilarious. Because you know he's doing it on purpose, right?
Oh,
Oh, she did kill him.
oh Amy, I would have killed
I did
Dave.
kill him.
I don't even think Dave would have attempted that, something like that.
That was hilarious.
Okay, are we ready? Okay, let's spin it like this.
Hold on, I gotta put it full
Oh,
size.
sorry.
What do we do? Is it finished?
It's finished.
Oh, okay. So are you hanging it somewhere?
I'm going to hang it, well, actually I don't need to hang, I can just hold it up. Let's turn the lights on. Okay, hold on guys. Are we up? Okay, you can turn the lights off.
What, you can do it right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll
I don't know, it's so big, so.
tell Wally to,
No, you don't need all the lights out. That's good enough.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so once I turn these on, I don't have to turn them on again. Okay, and we're going to spin it. Spin! Is this not like so cool and pretty? Can you imagine this hanging on a porch at night with the wind just spinning it? Is that not like the cutest thing? They're going to go nuts for these.
You think so?
At Gay Pride, yeah. I love it. Thanks, Michelle, for the inspiration.
You know what, you need
See, it just takes just a little. Is this cool, Lolly? Look it.
You need light chasers in it.
Oh, yeah. That would be really cool. But I don't know if they have timers. Do you love it, La? Can you turn the light back on? There we go.
Yeah, we get rotating swivel hook. We're not.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it will rotate by itself. Like if I put it on a hook, I just have deco tubing. Which
Yeah, but
is,
if you've got a swivel hook, it'll just keep going.
oh, it'll just keep swiveling, yeah. But the wind would,
And
like if I put it on my porch at the trailer, if there was wind, because it's not really heavy.
And Monkey says, you're welcome.
It just takes a little tiny inspiration, right? And that's it. Double-sided wreath. Take that, wireframe. Anyways,
Yep.
there we go. Mind-blowing. It was actually fun to make.
Yep.
Like I said, be prepared. So if you have your board done, preloaded, have your mesh cut, you know, have something handy on the side that you can just put your pedals on and then throw it all in and zip it all up.
Close it out, Dave. I don't get too dead. I get in trouble. I probably already got in trouble because I talk too much.
So, if you love it, can I see some hearts? If you love it, then I'll put a ring on it.
What's a wireframe?
What's a wireframe? I know, take that, you wireframe lovers. Try that on your wireframe.
The old Betty Davis thing. Wireframe?
No, seriously, it's really cool. The stuff that you can really do with them, especially because the whole thing is weatherproof. Nothing's gonna rust, and I believe the lights are covered enough with deco mesh that they should be okay.
The emoticons won't work. Really?
Really?
Oh yeah, they won't. I can't even
I
do it
see them.
either.
I just seen Barbara do one.
Oh, they're not coming up on mine.
Oh. So if you guys liked what you
Well,
saw,
that's
if you
nuts.
could share this, because, okay, guys, come on. Like, this is a work of art, okay? This is not just like, let's make some poofs and throw some ribbon on. Like, this is really cool. I think. So,
What kind of lights?
they're just, where's my light thing? I'm going to have them on my website. I ordered some. They are timered lights. There's 20 in them. These ones are white.
Yes, Courtney, pin it.
Pin this. Pin this. I'll actually maybe do a video of it spinning. So once you turn them on, you don't have to turn them off. So I turn them on at, what time is it? So 9 o'clock, so it'll turn off. They'll turn themselves off in 6 hours. And then again tomorrow night, they'll turn themselves back on at 9 o'clock. So you never have to turn your thing. So if you don't see your thing lit up, means your batteries are probably dead. And that is our double-sided wind spinner. Woo! You know what this would be pretty
That's
on?
with deco mesh, wide foil deco mesh.
What, yeah, you could put it on a shepherd's hook.
You could. You
Well, no, it would hit the shepherd's hook,
you
wouldn't
could
it?
do a four board cube.
What?
A 4-board cube.
What the heck?
4 boards and do them into a cube and do a flower on each.
Oh, for God's sake. You're killing me, Smalls. Anyways. Better order. Why, is everybody going to make one? You're all going to make one, eh? Because it's really cool. Can you imagine when the sunlight's hitting it? It's going to be all sparkly.
Debbie's in Gatlinburg got 3 rose orders. Good for you, Debbie.
All right. Well, there's lots of people getting orders. Like, holy moly. You guys are doing awesome. Are you at the retreat, Debbie? One day I'll get down south. Yeah. Probably to Texas will be my first one.
No, all you guys are like doing.
I know. I said to Dave earlier, I don't even need to teach anymore. Like, you guys you guys blow me away. Like, I come up with some pretty funky ideas, but so those monkeys, so does Isabel. Everybody's coming up with really cool. Somebody did a mermaid tail. Like, yes. It's just craziness.
Yes, Dan. I've seen Sandlot.
That's one of his favorite movies.
I love the Sandlot.
How did I do the petal? I just did a sunflower fold.
You know what it is though, when you got, and now since Courtney's been doing Pinterest, I go on Pinterest and I see things that we don't see on our own website now.
Yeah, because a lot of wreathers don't post their stuff. I know when I was wreathing and selling them, I didn't post anything, like any of my creations. So there's shy people out there, but on our Pinterest, we've seen a lot of people, because you do know if you pin something on our Pinterest, which is like skyrocketing, if somebody clicks on that photo, I just learned this today. If they click on that photo, it's going to take them over to their or our website.
They'll take it wherever it's set up to go. I think Courtney does that and sets it up to wherever it goes.
Yeah, so that make sure you time or put a watermark on your pictures. And if you don't know how to do a watermark, just YouTube it. So if you need to do a watermark on the computer, just YouTube watermark, how to do a watermark on your computer. Or how to do a watermark on your phone or your iPad. There is tons and tons of videos. I could show you with mine, but I think my app is really old. There's much better ones out there. I just keep with the same old and hope they don't close my app down. Because then I'd have to learn too. But, so if you watermark it, so if you had this on your page, or we had it on our Pinterest page, people would know where to look. So if I put Unique in the Creek on my watermark on my picture, they're going to go to Unique in the Creek and they're going to, hey, you know that wind spinner?
But yeah, I noticed a lot of people are on there and they're putting, like they created it and then they put the link going to their Etsy store to sell it and stuff.
Well, there you go. So it works really well, and Courtney's doing an amazing job with all of that. So anyways, the Unique in the Creek wind spinner, you can get your board. This is the large flower board. Okay. Double-sided, it's only one board. So yeah, you make two flowers. You can do this for wreaths or anything. You can get our board at uniquethecreek.com and .ca. You can get them at Craft Outlet. So if you have to get your mesh, so you can get your mesh like mine at Craft Outlet. Now they're going to sell out of everything. Trendy Tree.
Amy, Dan does not have to say he's sorry to Lori.
Dan, apologize.
He's gone. He's gone now, but he says he's sorry.
No, it was fun.
It was fun.
Had somebody to play with Dave.
I like Dan. He's cool.
They're very much alike, Amy, unfortunately. But Dave's a good guy, so. So, yes. So, Amazon, Craft Outlet, Trendy Tree, Ducks in a Row. I'm missing somebody.
Craft Outlet, Ducks in a Row.
Unique in the Creek.
Trendy Tree, Craft Outlet, Unique in the Creek.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you say Amazon?
I said Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon, you have to buy them in a 5-pack. Amazon won't sell one
anybody
board.
here from Canada, not Amazon.ca, it's only Amazon.com.
Do not pay almost $200 for 5 boards.
If you're on Amazon, do not pay anything more than $45 for the 5 boards.
Christmas tree board at Christmas. That would be cool too. Yes, Queen. Yes. We should have Molly.
Okay, you're back.
Am I back? Sorry, guys. Jessica was going. I know.
Okay, we're back.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know why.
Hurry, answer your questions. Ask your questions really quick. So, 10 by 10, I used petals, 16 orange petals, 16 yellow petals,
Yep.
16 green petals, 8 blue petals. No, 16 blue petals, sorry, duh. And 16 purple. So 16 for the whole wreath. And 1 package of deco tubing for both sides.
Is there a Christmas? Yes, there is a Christmas tree board.
To Amazon. I'm not sure about Craft Outlet. I'm sure they'll be jumping on board. I have to message the owner tomorrow. So, yes. Any other? Somebody had a brain fart.
We're really starting to break up, so we're gonna have to start.
Okay, guys. If you do have a question and I didn't answer it tonight, just message me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But anyways, Unique in the Creek flower board. We just took it up a notch and made a what is it called? A wind spinner.
Yeah, we'll take it outside and take pictures of it outside.
Yeah. I'll do a video of it, especially tomorrow when it's in the sun and then when it's dark. Okay, guys?
And the wedding plans are going good, Mary.
Well, there is no wedding plans.
I know. Lori was on the...
I will post everything once we get things.
When will the plastic tree...
We are supposedly getting the prototype tomorrow, and the mold is
on its way, actually.
processed and on its way.
So
it'll probably be, and they'll run the factory. I'll run them probably all weekend.
Yeah, well, he's got a machine set up for when the mold gets here.
So we'll probably have some soon. And then as soon as they come and they're made, we're shipping skids and skids of flower, character, and tree to Amazon. So we'll be fully stocked because the numbers are going down really fast. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I'm done. See ya. Bye-bye. I got nothing else. All right.
Night, guys.
No, I haven't made a butterfly yet, and I probably won't. We'll leave that to Isabel, and I don't cut boards. I don't drill boards.
And
I do the easy stuff. I'll leave the other stuff to
to make a mold would be just too much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And if you want a butterfly, go to Monkey's Creations. She has kits. She chops up the board for you and everything. So she's mad power tool skills, her and Isabel.
All right.
Okay.
Night, guys.
Good night, guys. Love ya.